Good morning and welcome to Dave R Golf. I'm back again at the Shropshire Golf Centre. Silver course, we've already seen this one before, but that's not a problem because I think it's useful to play on the same set of holes a few times to see, where you can improve. I've been watching my videos and I realised that, my swing is all over the place. I was striking the ball a bit better in the last video, so let's see if we can strike the ball better and maybe get a few on target today. So here we go. Oh, beautiful. Now I don't know, there's a bunker over there. It might be over the other side of the bunker or it might be in the bunker, I'm not entirely sure, but that felt really good. The swing felt really good, it sounded nice, I struck it well. It went out to the left and slowly came back to the right, back onto target line. So there's a result straight away. Right, so we're right next to the bunker, on the hill of the bunker. Bunker's literally just down there to my right. So we did all right. 150-yard marker is in that direction over there. So let's see about getting this onto the green. Ideally in two. Wouldn't that be nice? So it's a bit of an awkward shot because I'm on this hill. But we did okay. Yeah, we did all right actually. I'm quite pleased with that. So here we are. We're just, oh, that's a bit close. Let's move that back a bit. Right. So second shot, we haven't got far to go. I've got a wedge. It's a 60-degree wedge, and I'm hoping we can knock it over that bunker onto the green. We did. We struck it well. I mean, look at that. Took a divot. Happy days. Okay, as we can see, we've got a little bit of work to do. It's a right to left. I think we had this in the last video. But one of the things I've got to watch out for are the worms. So there's two worms right next to me here, and there's worm trails all over the green. And it's extremely wet. There's lots of water on this green. So I think we're going to have to try and put some extra work in to try and get it to the hole. Oh, it was good, just a little bit more, and I reckon that would have gone in. So that was good. I think that was good, and considering the water on the green, there we go. Hole complete. Okay, hole 2, 318 yards. Normally we find ourselves in the trees on the right hand side, so we're going to try and not be in those trees. So we've got a bit of a grass cutter, not to worry, we're away from the tee box. Let's go get it. So I just had a think to myself on my very short walk to find my ball. I wonder if having such a good first tee shot was the reason why I was probably trying to welly the ball off this tee, and which is why I couldn't actually strike it. Okay, we're just in front of the bunker. That gives us a good line onto the green. So yeah, food for thought. Was I trying to welly it because I had such a good first shot? All right then, shot 3. Nice clear line of sight to the the green. We are changing the grip again. And we're going to see if we can get up onto the green. Okay, we're actually in the deep rough. My aim, obviously I've got my aim going that way instead of that way, so I really need to keep an eye on my aim, because this is where I'm losing a lot of my shots, going into the rough or out of bounds. So let's see if we can improve on that today. Okay, so we've got the ball in the rough just there, and the green's up there. So we're going to try our best to get that ball out of there with a wedge. It's not the best lie in the world, but it's entirely possible that we can do this. It's entirely possible that we can do this. So I kind of want to hit down on it, I think. Oh, we did it. We got too much ball, but we did it, and we're on the back of the green. Job's a good one. Okay, we've left ourselves quite a lot of work to do. So here we are, we found ourselves in this situation. It's a big ass drop, but I think the green is too wet for the ball to roll down towards the hole. So we're just going to have to kind of guess a bit as to where we want this ball to be. Here we go. See how the water just spins off the ball? You know, even I thought I hit that quite hard. If this was a dry green, that may have gone across the other side. It's such a difficult time to put when it's so wet. And there's what I can only assume wormholes everywhere. There's a worm just here. Sorry worm, I'll try and get out of your way as soon as I can. I'll try and get out of your way. Oh, 3 putt. But that's okay, because you know what, that was a really difficult green, not only to read, but because it's so wet. Okay, welcome back again to hole 3, 466 yards. It's a par 5. Not sure what we got in the last video, but you can always watch it again and double check, so you can compare the scores. So let's see if we can do something special here with this. Now we've gone over to the left hand side again. We're going to hit it from there because it hasn't gone out of bounds this time, so that's actually saved me a shot. So although it was a relatively poor attempt at a tee shot, it's actually better than last time because I haven't lost the ball. So you can see how far that didn't go, because the red tees are literally in front of me just over there. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this. I'm really struggling for a good grip at the moment. I think that's my problem, because I'm still trying to work out what grip I want, what works for me, what's best. See, we topped that ball. Did we top it? Because okay, well, let's clean the mud off, and let's go and get the ball, which is literally just over there. Okay, here we are. Now, I don't know if you can see from there, but in the gap between the hedge and the tree is where the flag is. So I'm not going to do too much talking now. I'm just going to try and hit this ball how I should hit the ball. But if I keep taking fat divots like that, then I'm not entirely sure the ball's going to go anywhere. No, I'm just going to run over there and hit that again. Okay, we're back onto the fairway. No, we're not even, we haven't even reached the fairway yet. So it's a good job there's nobody around, isn't it? Here we are, we're trying to get the ball at least somewhere near the hole. Think about what you're doing, Dave. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. So we had a grass cutter, so nothing too dissimilar to what we've already seen so far on this hole. I will say it's a lovely wide hole, so I'm very happy I haven't lost the ball. Now you could be, you know, I'd forgive you if you were shouting at the screen right now going, Dave, 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 why the hell are you still trying to use that hybrid when you're obviously incapable of hitting, oh you know what, let's just hitting the ball with the hybrid. Okay, we're going to change back to my original grip. Maybe the grip is the key. Maybe I'm just uncomfortable with the new grip I've been trying out. I think we'll test that theory. So we've got a little bit of work to do to get to the green. We're going to see if we can get a pitching wedge up there. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, that's so nice. Holy. Right. There's our divot mark. Here's the ball. That was such a beautiful, beautiful strike with the pitching wedge. Unbelievable. I've left myself not a lot of work to do on the green. But, you know, it is hard working out how much effort you should put in with all this water on the green. I guess I'm just going to have to put a bit more in and, you know, try and assess whereabouts the power level is to get closer to the hole. Right, so we weren't actually right next to the 150 yard marker. Obviously my eyes are not a laser range finder. I'd be quite worried if they were. Where's that going? That's going there, that's going there. So we want to be at that angle, right. Here we go. Believe it or not, that was an 8 iron and we didn't reach the green from 160. But I think that's to do with a lie and obviously my ability as a golfer. So let's hope that improves. Here we are. So third shot into the green. We've got the danger of a bunker just off to the right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take a 60-degree wedge and flop it onto the green. Should we see what happens? I flopped it to just in front of the bunker. Come on, Let's take a wander over. Right. This time we're going to try and chip it. Much better. It's actually on the green. Wow. Just while I'm lining up this putt, I just want to say that it's been so difficult to find the energy, motivation, really to have the mental health to get back out here onto the golf course. It's been a big struggle. I've had lots of help from the NHS and some other services. Oh, that went straight under the camera. And if it wasn't for me speaking up and saying, please help me, I think I would be in a lot worse position than I am now. So seriously, thank you to those organisations that helped me out. And just remember, if you're struggling with your mental health, say something, tell somebody. Yeah, hole 5, 188 yards. I've got a spider web on me. As usual, we're gonna attempt to get it on the green in one, because we like to do that kind of thing. So here we go. Let's just double check. Back slightly. Oh, we're in the right hand bunker. Well, that's quite good because we haven't done any bunker work today, so I'm really looking forward to it. Right, well, this is going to be a horrible shot. It's not nice soft sand. It's it's quite solid. So I'm not entirely sure that we're gonna be too successful. Oh no, you're not allowed to touch the sand. You're not allowed to make contact with the sand. No, it's quite tough, isn't it, when you're trying to get the ball out. Why couldn't I have done that first time? That was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We've got a little bit of work to do. 3 onto the green, which is a shame. It could have been 2 onto the green if I'd have got that first bunker shot working in my favour, but we didn't. So good distance control, I think. It wouldn't have gone in if it was on target, but good distance control with the wet, so we could knock it in for 5, I believe. Okay, hole 6, 348 yards, par 4. This is one hole we've not actually yet managed to get a straight drive on. All of our drives have been either off to the right or in those trees just over there, or just before those trees. So we want to try and get a straight one if we can. No, we've gone off to the right. Now I didn't hear it hit the trees, so we might have gone over or through them. So we need to go and see if we can find the ball. Right, so we're safe. The green is just behind the trees over there. So we're going to try and progress this ball forward. It hasn't gone as far forward as I would have liked, but it's not out of bounds, it's not lost. We're all good. Here we are. We can see the green. Why am I playing with a grip? Use your normal grip, Dave. Use your normal grip. Oh, where did that go? The strike was beautiful. The direction, however, not so much. All right, that was an unbelievable shot. We've got a pitch mark just here where my ball landed. And we're on the green. Honestly, I have no idea where that ball went, right? So I was looking in the woods, I was looking in the green, on the fairway. Could I find it? No. So I'd almost abandoned all hope, and then I looked over to the green and found my ball. So I'm very, very pleased. Here we go. Let's see if we can do something with this. Now remember distance control because it is wet. Oh, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. So distance control. And we're in. What a pleasurable hole this was. Here we are, hole 7, 141 yards. Okay, so we're going to, as usual, we're going to try and get one on the green. So on a par 3, you always want to be on the green in one, don't you? Yeah? So that's what we're going to try and do. Are you ready? Oh my god, honestly, I felt I struck that really well, and that was a 9-iron by the way, and I've just got to the front edge of the green. I'm not even sure I'm on the green, and I honestly thought that was struck really well. So definitely need to do a bit more work on the irons, I think. Right, here we go. Let's try and get this bump and run to the pin. Too much, way too much. I've gone way past. That's such a shame. So that last shot was a little bit more than I had anticipated. So now we're going to try and get this as close to the hole as possible. Oh, that is close. I'm pleased. I am pleased. And we'll just tap that in to finish the hole. Welcome back to hole 8, 405 yards. Where are we normally? Where's the party at normally? The party is normally on the right hand side. Well, bit of an introvert, so I'm going to try and steer clear of the party. I got a spider hanging from my beard. I don't know if you can see him. A spider hanging from my beard. Go on, little one. Get away. Obviously, I'm good spider territory. I must be good spider territory because he seems to enjoy himself. Now we are off to the right again. But you know what? I mean, that was definitely the swing. It felt different. So, but I think we're okay. Here we are then. Found ourselves under some trees. We like trees, givers of life and all that. They help us breathe. So what we're going to try and do is get this ball out back into the fairway, ideally beyond the two big trees which were in front of the green. So let's see if we can achieve that. No, we took way too much ground. The ball is still not on the fairway, it's in the rough. Okay, so I'm well known for doing silly things. So I've got a silly thing in my hand. And I know I've not been hitting these balls well, but I am going to attempt the impossible. I'm going to attempt to get this ball over those trees. I got it over the trees, but I think it might be in a hazard. So I think we'll hit that one again. Okay, so we took a drop. Let's try again. Okay, so we actually hit the trees this time. I'm not entirely sure where the ball went, but I'm confident as a minimum, if I needed to, I could drop next to the tree. So let's go get it. Okay, so we had a lucky bounce out of the tree. It's hit the tree, we come out to the right. So that's not even my ball. I've just realised this one's not mine, so we'll try and find another one. Okay, so I've actually found mine to the left of the tree, not the right of the tree, so I've gained the ball there, so that's a bonus. But we've got some work to get to the green, and I'm just wondering whether or not we can get this up there. No, we hit the tree, but let's walk it forward and try again. Okay, no more trees to hit this time, so that's a bit of a bonus. That's unfortunate that that's gone into the hazard over there. We can drop from over there, so why? Honestly, I've hit the ground way before the ball there. I think that's the problem. Okay, so the ball went in around about this area here. So we're just going to take a drop no closer to the flag. And then we're going to try and get this up near to the pin. Clean the mud off the club. I mean, it was a good practice swing, but now the club's covered in crap. Right, no more practice swings. There we go. Okay, I'm on the green. It's gone past the flag, but that's okay. Here we are. On the green on the 8th. After a couple of poor shots. Didn't come around as much as I thought it would, to be honest. Poor reading on my part, but I think we might be able to cheeky this one in. Oh, round the lip. I'm not going to do one of those one-handed tap-ins because... Okay, here we are again. Hole 9, 528 yards, and again, as we know in my swing, I often go off to the right. So I'm always trying to correct that. So I'm hoping that in this one we have made some progress towards that. No, I haven't, but it's okay. We are right hand side of the fairway. Got the hybrid out again. I think the problem is, right, that's okay. I think that's okay. The problem is I do a practice swing and it's so nice and smooth and I shift my weight, and then when I come to do this one I'm kind of stuck backwards instead of moving through. So I need to work on that, I think. Okay, so I know with my skill I have not got the ability to hit the green from here. But what I do have the ability to do, if I hit the ball right, is get onto that landing pad in between the two hazards. And we have achieved precisely that. Yes! Okay, so all we need now really is a good wedge onto the green. So I'm going to take a shorter grip. We're going to try and wedge it on. I didn't wedge it on. That went into the hazard, I'm fairly certain of it, so we're going to have to hit that one again. Okay, let's try and wedge this onto the green again. We wedged it too much onto the green. We're on the back edge, but we're not in the hazard. So that's a win for me. Here we are, found myself at the edge of the green, so far away from the hole. And I just realised that my last shot, where I went into the hazard, I could have actually dropped it right by the hazard instead of retaking it from where I was. I mean, that was hit. That was hit, and look how far it went. It didn't go very far at all. You know, and you heard the clack. I mean, that was hit with some force. It just didn't go anywhere. I think we've got a thing with this hole here that we can't actually get it in without a 3-putt. So there we are, another 9 holes completed, and I look forward to the next round already. Catch you again.